What should my morning look like? I asked the AI, feeling equal parts curious and terrified. See, my mornings usually involved hitting snooze a few times, scrambling for clothes, and grabbing a quick coffee on the way out. Not exactly peak performance material. So I decided to let this AI, with all its algorithms and data, have a go at designing my day. The verdict came in a neatly formatted schedule, starting with a cold shower. My soul shuddered. Yoga and meditation followed, activities I usually relegated to someday lists. And then, a homemade smoothie with kale and chia seeds. Kale? Was this AI trying to punish me? The whole thing felt like a recipe for disaster, a complete overhaul of my comfortable chaos. Yet a tiny part of me, the part that craved structure and discipline, was strangely intrigued. Maybe, just maybe, the AI was onto something. I took a deep breath and decided to dive headfirst into the icy kale-infused unknown. That first morning was eventful, to say the least. The cold shower felt like being attacked by 1,000 tiny needles, and my downward dog looked more like a confused camel. The smoothie surprisingly wasn't bad. I even found myself adding an extra handful of spinach, feeling oddly virtuous. As the days progressed, the initial shock wore off, replaced by a begrudging acceptance. I started waking up before my alarm, the promise of a warm cup of turmeric tea, another AI suggestion, proving surprisingly motivating. The yoga poses became less wobbly, and I discovered I actually enjoyed the quiet introspection of journaling. The biggest surprise? I felt good. Really good. My energy levels were through the roof. I could focus for longer periods, and I swear my skin started glowing. Maybe it was the turmeric. Who knew that torturing myself with cold showers and leafy greens could have such positive side effects? Lunch, according to my AI overlord, was a simple affair, a chickpea salad with quinoa and roasted vegetables. "Where's the naan?" my inner foodie cried out in despair. But committed to the experiment, I dutifully ate my vegetables. And you know what? It wasn't half bad. The AI had a knack for suggesting recipes that were both healthy and surprisingly delicious. I discovered the joys of lentil soup, baked sweet potatoes with cinnamon, and banana ice cream made with only frozen bananas and a dash of peanut butter. Who needs sugar-laden desserts when you can have frozen banana mush? Okay, maybe that's a stretch, but it was surprisingly satisfying. The best part? I felt lighter, more energized, and my cravings for junk food practically vanished. My body seemed to be thanking me for finally treating it with some respect. Even my afternoon coffee, which the AI allowed in moderation, tasted better. It was like my taste buds had been reprogrammed to appreciate the simple, natural flavors. Section 4, AI as my boss, productivity and protests. Work was where the AI really cracked the whip. The schedule was ruthless. Pomodoro technique for focused work sprints, mandatory breaks for walking and stretching, and absolutely no phone allowed. But what about my Instagram scrolling? I whined to the unsympathetic AI. The first few days felt like being back in school, complete with a strict timetable and a nagging sense of being monitored. But as I settled into the rhythm, I realized the AI was onto something. The Pomodoro technique, with its alternating periods of intense work and short breaks, kept me from getting bogged down in procrastination. The no-phone rule was a revelation. Free from the distractions of social media and endless notifications, I found myself breezing through tasks. I even started enjoying my work again, rediscovering the satisfaction of deep focus and creative flow. The AI, it seemed, had managed to turn me into a productivity machine. Section 5. Free time, not free for all. Finding peace in structure. Even my free time wasn't safe from the AI's meticulous planning. It suggested activities like reading, going for walks, sketching, and even learning a new language. All screens were banned after 9 p.m. to ensure a good night's sleep. No Netflix before bed? I protested. What kind of monstrous life is this? But as I reluctantly traded my evening binge-watching sessions for quiet walks and a good book, something shifted within me. The constant background noise of the digital world faded away, replaced by a newfound sense of calm and clarity. I started sleeping better, waking up feeling refreshed and energized. The AI, in its relentless pursuit of optimization, had inadvertently led me to a place of peace and contentment. It had shown me that true freedom comes not from endless choices and instant gratification, but from structure, discipline, and a conscious effort to live in alignment with my values. Would I let AI run my life again? After experiencing the transformative power of a well-designed routine, I have to admit, the answer might just be a resounding yes.